Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing well, and in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing a Beyblade that I've been waiting a very long time to review. This is Galaxy Zenon. It's a right spinning balance type, the layer is Galaxy Zenon, and the driver is Unite. So yeah, let's get right into the review, right after this. Alright, so starting off with the layer, here we have Galaxy Zenon, which as you can probably tell by the color scheme and the overall shape, this is meant to be based off of like a planet or a galaxy. The layer is mostly purple, but it has these red streaks which are meant to give some contrast, along with some black which is meant to like separate some of the colors a bit. The shape itself is fairly circular, but it also has these sharp parts with these red contacts and these indented parts right here. And the layer is meant to combine both attack and defense with these round but also kind of wide contacts which are meant to deflect hits. This layer is also fairly bulky considering the fact that it's double thickness, so I think it should have some pretty good defense performance, but I also think it should be somewhat decent at attack. Anyways, now let's move on to the driver. And lastly we have the driver, which is called Unite. We've all seen this part before. I've used it on Blaze Sword Flame before, and yeah, I think it complements the qualities of the layer really well. It has this thin bar for stamina, but it also has this rubber ring for speed ups. And yeah, I think it'll work really well on the Galaxy Zenon layer. So here we have the completed Galaxy Zenon. Here's the top view, the side view, and the bottom view. Now let's move on to the test launch and test battles. I'm actually very excited to see how this thing will perform in battle. Alright, so here we have Galaxy Zenon at the Pro Series Beyblade Stadium. Now let's give it a quick test launch. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Now it's moving moderately fast. Alright, so first up here we have Galaxy Zenon going up against Blast Ram C's. Let's see how this goes. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Let it rip. Alright, they have yet to make contact so far. And I think Ramses just barely got that one. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Let it rip. I don't really have any words for this. And I think that was a tie. Alright, so the next battle for Galaxy Zenon is going to be up against Discharge Siren. Let's see how this goes. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Let it rip. Alright, these are some pretty big hits. And it just burned through the stamina because of the rubber. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Let it rip. It can't seem to get quite enough attack power to actually. And I spoke too soon and knocked Discharge Siren out. Alright, and lastly, Galaxy Zenon is going to be going up against Impact Barbados. This should be a pretty interesting battle. Let's see how this goes. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Let it rip. Alright, these are some pretty light hits. It's going to come down to LAD, which Impact Barbados seems to have over Galaxy Zenon. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Let it rip. And I'm just going to call that as a tie. That was insane. Alright, so that's going to be it for my review of Galaxy Zenon. And honestly, if this thing had a better driver, it could probably be better. But unfortunately, Unite just has really bad stamina, which unfortunately makes this a really bad Beyblade. Well, not really bad, but it has pretty bad performance. But it did have some pretty decent attack power, and it could deflect hits pretty well. So yeah, I think if you switched out the driver, this could be a pretty decent Beyblade. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace and thanks for watching.